Welcome to my channel, Reinventing Lindsay. My name is Lindsay and today I am reviewing the wig Natalie from UniWigs. Natalie is a Remy human hair lace front wig and the color is called Smoky Hazelnut. Natalie only comes in this one color, so it has a soft brown brunette base and subtle highlights, and there's also some cool undertones in the wig, and it adds a lot of depth and dimension. You can see the beautiful colors in this wig. The length of Natalie is 16 inches, so I'm just going to measure from the crown down to the longest part of the hair here. Ooh, some of that gets pretty long there. So that came to 19 inches actually. Let's see about some of this stuff back here. Yeah, it's coming to about 19 inches. So it's kind of nice. There's some extra length there, and I mean, if you want it shorter, you could always trim it. The density on Natalie is 130%. So if I put it in a ponytail, it's a good thickness, and I honestly don't think 130% is too much thicker than 110%. I really like 110% because it's a very natural density, but this is not super crazy thick, so I actually really like this 130 density as well. And you could put Natalie up in a messy bun or a ponytail as well. The size of this wig is a small medium, which is for 21¼ inches to 21¾ inches circumference. And my head circumference is 21¾ It fits absolutely perfectly. There's no bulging or extra space in the cap. I think if your head was a little bit bigger than mine, it would still fit. So you'd still be able to wear this. And I mean, you could even take the hook adjusters totally off to make it, you know, give it a little more space to stretch. Let's look at this cap construction. So we have a lace front on it. It's very beautifully done. And there's free parting here. So you could part your hair in the middle on the left side or the right side. And I always put some silicone lace melting tape underneath just to give it a little more realism of the part looking like your scalp. And there are some clips on either side, and there's a comb on the back. I guess it's a comb on the side. And then you have your hook adjusters at the back there. So as I mentioned, if your head was a little bit bigger than mine, you could just take these off and don't even have to wear them, and it'll stretch a little bit more. And it's also fairly stretchy in here. So when Natalie came to me, this is actually how she looks, or how she looked when I unboxed her. There was a very loose wave on the bottom, and I just really liked it. I usually wash my wigs immediately when I get them and just style them so it's me, but I just loved this loose wave on the bottom, and so I just left it like this for a little bit. When you do wash Natalie, it is Burmese Remy human hair. So what that means is it'll dry curly or wavy. So when I wash her finally, it'll be a surprise if she's curly or wavy. So sometimes on a lace front wig, you will get a part that lifts a little bit. As you can see, it's not lifting so much on my left side, but on the right side it is. So I mean, if you've got your hair down like this, you're probably not going to notice it. But if you were to give it an ear tuck or something, or pull it back, you might see that lift a little. So what I do is I grab some Got2b glued, and it's just a spiking glue gel for hair. And I take a Q-tip, put a little bit on the end there, and I just get under the lace and put it on my head. Probably works better if you don't have any makeup there. I do have makeup on, but I'm not gonna clean it off right now. And then you just hold it down and let it dry. Once it's kind of, you've held it for a little bit and it's stuck for a bit, you could put a headband on and just let it sit even longer that way. But I usually just hold it for a little while, and then it's not completely dry yet, obviously, but you can see that it's not going to lift anymore. It's going to stick down there. I'm going to give you a 360 view of Natalie. So this is the front, and this is my left side and the back. And this is my right side. So you can see the hair moves and flows just like human hair, because it is human hair. I usually don't wear brunette colors. I usually go blonde nowadays, even though my natural color is kind of like an ash brown. But I love this color. I love the highlights in it and the dimension. It is such a pretty color. I would wear this all the time. This is my new style. So if you like Natalie, give me a thumbs up and a follow. Thank you for watching.